Hey, what's going on? This is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com, and we are going to talk about a little sneaky trick that narcissists do to actually hurt your self-esteem, to hurt you emotionally, okay? So we've already got a bougie candle going. We've done white sage, winter sage enough today. I'm not going to do it anymore. What the hell? We'll do it real quick. It's going to be a short video. Just for you fire starters. Go. Oh, all right. Okay. Oops, get off that. Okay, got our little spirit feather. All right, so here's something that narcissists do to you. And if they're not a narcissist, it doesn't matter. You need to get away from them. All right, so I'll give you an example. Probably the quickest one I can do is this. All right, so I was sharing with someone how my energy healing abilities have just amplified over the last few years. I mean, it's been really like boom, 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 boom. I think the biggest leap I had was was it 3 years ago? Yeah, it was 3 years ago about this time of the year, January. It lasted for about 3 months. It was a healing, clearing thing, and it was not comfortable. Holy shit. I'm not going to go into depth on that, but it was big, and it lasted longer than ever, and I was just like, what is this? It was heavy, and it was clearing something out. So my energy healing abilities just took a leap, and I mean, like what do they call it? Compound interest. It slowly raises, and then it just compounds, and it goes skyrockets. That's what it did, and then it amplified again about 2 years ago, and it amplified again last year. So, I was explaining this to exactly what I'm sharing with you. And how I'm so much more confident coaching now. I've got it down. I don't want to say I've got everything down, but I really was like having real solid results with people. Things are just. And this person, the first thing they said, like, well, you should really believe in yourself. And I was just like, no. They go, you need to believe in yourself. And I was like, wait, did you not just hear what I just said? Like, what? And they're like, and they go, huh? I go, dude, did you not just hear what I just, because I was like feeling good. It wasn't like I came like, oh my God, I was all crying about something or complaining. It was just like this real positive conversation. And then they said that, and I was like, excuse me? Well, what are you talking about? And like, well, you need to believe in yourself. I'm like, I just told you. Oh, and they were like, oh, well, don't believe in your skill set. You need to believe in you. And it was this really vague, nonsensical. What the fuck? Well, here's the thing. I knew right then that was a narcissist. I'd be on a shadow of a fucking doubt. And so what I'm trying to tell you is these are called backhanded compliments or even backhanded comments. It sounds supportive. It sounds nice, but it's not. Here you were talking about how your skill set's going up, how you feel so good about yourself, how everything's going great, and then they say something that brings you down. But you can't say nothing because it sounds positive, and so you need to believe in yourself. They're not supporting you. I'm not saying that when someone says that, but when you're sharing something very powerful and very like, wow, this has changed my life, and here's what's going on, this is amazing, and they're like, you just need to believe in yourself. It's a cut down. Trust me.
Okay, correction. First of all, you can say something and say it loudly. Use the F off word is what I use, and then just walk away, okay? You don't need to explain yourself. They're being a dick, they know. So, here's the deal. The whole conversation was me telling this person how confident I am in my abilities now compared to 4 or 5 years ago, et cetera, et cetera. And then he goes, you just need to believe in yourself. And I'm like, did you not just hear the conversation? What planet are you on? That is a very typical narcissistic, response where they respond to something that has nothing to do with the conversation. So it was a backhanded comment. So let me add this to it. One of the responses can be, oh, I've got to go now. You literally just abruptly, you shove it out there. And don't be hesitant. Just shove it out there hard. Say, oh, I've got to go now. Okay, see you later. Hang up the phone, walk away, grab your keys, just go. Don't explain yourself. Don't anything. They're like, well, what's going on? Say, oh, I just realized I got to go. And just go.
God, Sorry. Let me think of another example. I don't really have one right now. It would be equivalent to telling a girl, and this is something that they do in the pickup artist community. It's called negging, and I don't like it at all. Is you walk up to a girl and say, "Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, here, you got something in your hair." It's called negging. What it does is it knocks her self-esteem down, but it sounds like a compliment. That's a backhanded compliment. And that's what narcissists are the masters of. So a lot of times, you don't catch it and you just walk away feeling bad about yourself. And you're like, every time I talk to that person, I bring this positive energy and I walk out feeling like shit. Right there. Even if you don't know what they did, because you got to understand, they're the masters of backhanded compliments. Don't stick around anyone when you're feeling good and you talk to them and then an hour later or 10 minutes later you're feeling like shit. It's because they're being sneaky. They're doing these backhanded compliments. The last time this was kind of a pivotal thing because there was some that I figured out that was doing this and I cut them out. I was like, I'm done with you. Fuck you, dude. Like, yeah, here I am building you up while you're cutting. Oh, no, you don't understand. Like, fuck you. I was done. And they came back months later, and one of the first, it was within probably 20 minutes or maybe 30 minutes, they did a backhanded comment. I looked right, I'm like, what motherfucker? And and that's what you do. You just call it. They don't like it when you catch them on it. Oh my God, they cannot deal especially when you catch them on it right now and you have the balls to shove it in their face and say, excuse me? What the fuck do like, it's just, you've got to stop being nice to people who are not being nice to you. All right. You've got to call it and you've got to put it in their face like F you back. And I'm like, oh shit, they caught me. But not only that, but narcissists don't have self-esteem. They are very sensitive when it comes to being criticized. Criticize them. They can't. They love to criticize other people, but they don't want you to criticize them. No, you criticize the F out of them. Once you start noticing someone, because if you keep stinging them, they're not going to come around because like, fuck, this person, like, all I get from them is pain. Like, yeah, I don't want you around. I have no problem doing that to someone who has set their life goal to destroy me. I have no problem stinging them as much as possible. And it'll never end. I'm telling you right now, when it comes to me, once I realize you're a narcissist and you've been doing this to me, I will never stop doing that. Not to you. To other people, I won't do it to at all. I'm very supportive, very loving, very compassionate. But when it comes to someone who thinks they can walk in here and they can sit there and play mind games, cut me down, sting me, do all that bullshit. And once I figure that out, I'm like, oh, we're playing games. Oh, welcome to the master of the games. I am the game master. That's what your attitude should be because, okay, most empaths that I know of, you guys are smart. You're fucking smart. And you can outthink a narcissist in a heartbeat. The only problem is you've been holding back because you don't like to hurt people. I don't like to hurt people at all. I have finally found out a few years ago you don't have a choice when it comes to dealing with narcissists because they will keep sucking you in because this is what they're relying on. The reason why they picked you, one of the main core reasons, is because you're a nice, empathetic person. And they're thinking they'll never be, no matter what I do to this person, I could literally kill their firstborn child and they're just going to love me. Oh no, not no more. Start stinging them. Hey, this is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. God bless you guys. Stay safe, stay strong, and remember the number one rule. Protect yourself emotionally. Protect yourself physically from people. Do not let people cut you down. And listen, I'm going to end it with, if you feel good when you come around someone and when you walk away you feel bad, you don't need to know what they did. You don't need to figure it out. Cut them out of your life. Be done with them. That is the smart move. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. There's some people that I've worked with and I'm like, well, how do you feel? Like, I feel great, Mike. Every time I talk to you, I feel really good about myself. I just feel like I can do it. I feel alive. I feel passionate. I feel good inside. I'm like, that's how you should feel when you're with a friend. That's how a friend makes you feel. If you're feeling anything less than good about yourself and good about life and good about them, they're not your friend. And this is the challenge empaths have because We want to help people. We tend to fix people that are broken. Well, a lot of times, some of these broken people are not going to be nice to you. So you're like, oh, really? Oh, you pull all your energy back, all your effort, all your time, and you walk, and they're going to regret it. I guarantee it. God bless you guys.